Hi, hon.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
It is April 24th, 2024 here at Honeycomb Hideaway, and we are painting our bee box, our first beehive. Came in the mail a couple of days ago, and we ordered it from horizontalhive.com, H-I-V-E, not H-I-V-E-S. And so the first thing we've got to do, I was so silly because I did not read the instructions. I thought I was gonna get it and put my lure in, and we would be filming a swarm today instead of me painting the hive. But there is some prep work that goes into your horizontal hive before you can start catching bees. And one thing is weatherproofing. So I am painting this today. We've got rain coming in here in a few days, well, like 2 days. And so it's important to get this this little guy painted. And we got this paint at Lowe's, and we were at Man Lake, which is our local bee supply place. Hi, baby. I don't think you want to be orange. And the guy there, Chris, by the way, they sell online. They're a great company.
Yeah, Man Lake's pretty awesome.
Suggested that we go to the oops section, as he calls it, at the paint department at Lowe's and get paint. And so I lucked out. There was one can of paint, and it happened to be acrylic, outdoor acrylic, which is what you need for the beehive. And so instead of paying $65 for it, I paid
$15. Nice.
So.
And that's one of the colors you had talked about.
Yeah.
Wanting yellow, orange, salmon.
Yellow, orange, peach.
Purple.
Purple.
But orange is perfect to start.
Yeah. And the price was right. So we're going to have to put a couple of coatings on. I actually need to go to work, but this is important. So.
Well, yeah, it's important because we have to work around the weather, and we have storms coming in day after tomorrow. So we're going to have to get a second coat, maybe a third coat on this thing tomorrow.
Yeah, for some reason this paint, even the girl that sold it to me in the paint department said it's kind of thin. She said, I don't know why it's so thin. So it's going to take me a couple of coats, but that's okay.
Do you have to paint the top where the frames are?
I think I'm going to coat it with wax instead. I really don't know. I was just...
Like pull the frames and paint the wood that's at the top of the...
Yeah, I know what you're... Right here.
Yeah.
Is what you're talking about. I think I'm going to treat it with the wax instead of painting it.
Okay.
Because I really don't want any paint inside the hive.
So the next thing we have to do after the thing's painted a few coats, good to go, we have to actually take the frames and the inside of the bee box and coat it with wax.
So I think it's just the frames. I don't think we have to coat the whole inside of the bee box, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, we'll double check on that. But we bought a big chunk, we may have shown in another video, big chunk of beautiful, beautiful beeswax. Smells so good. So we got a, I don't know, 4 pound, 3 pound block of it. Chris at Man Lake recommended melting it. First of all, grating it with the cheese grater to make smaller chunks, melting it and brushing it on. So we learned so much in just a couple of minutes. He was an interesting character. He was in his bee suit.
So one thing that we would recommend, like if you're thinking about keeping bees, I have been reading and studying about beekeeping for 3 years now. No practical experience other than the honeybees that built a hive inside our house.
Yeah.
Between the joists. But please do your research. You need to understand how bees operate and their life stages and the colony, how it works as an organism. It's really important to understand all those things. Don't think you're going to get a hive and all of a sudden be a beekeeper. do your homework, do your research. We have decided to be natural beekeepers, so we are not going to be using any pesticides, herbicides. We're not going to control varroa mites, because the plan is to create